Hi, I'm Engineer Ukot, civil engineer here at Indigem Homes. One of the biggest mistakes people make while building a house is delegating the entire project to friends or relatives without professional oversight. While they might mean well, lack of professional expertise leads to structural defects, and they can also lead to inflation of prices. In Nigeria, brand new doesn't always mean well built. One of the checks to make before buying a house is to go after a heavy downpour. You could check if the street floods and also check if the compound retains water. Another important thing to check for is the soil type, if the right kind of foundation was used as advised by the soil test. Compromising on some materials can lead to loss of lives and investments. Materials like reinforcement steel should not be compromised on. We should always use the right gauge and quantity of reinforcement as specified by the structural engineer. Another material that shouldn't be compromised on is the concrete. So you should always follow the right mix to be able to achieve the right grade of concrete that's specified for that particular stage of work. Another material that shouldn't be compromised on is electrical wires and cables. Electrical fires are one of the leading causes of property loss. We should always ensure that we get the right quality, a good quality for your electrical cables and wires. Then we have the plumbing pipes. To avoid leakages in the future, we should always ensure that we get the right quality. One of the things clients underestimate is the cost of finishing. They often budget 50-50 for the cost of the carcass versus the finishing, while in reality, the completed shell is about 35% of the way to a livable home. They also underestimate the effect of inflation. So when a client is going into a project, they might budget with today's prices for a project that will last up to like 18 months. The thing to do is to include like a 20% buffer, which will take care of fluctuating prices. It depends. Building a house gives you full control over design and materials, while buying a house is faster and more convenient. Whichever you choose, Indigem Homes is here to make the process reliable and seamless.